Welcome properly. There's several of you with me live right now, and we've said a private welcome and hello just a moment ago. But I know that actually loads of people are being called to tune in and take these sessions when they're not able to join us in person. So I just want to say a big hello and welcome to you too. I said a moment ago to my crew who are here live that today's session is unapologetically a lightworker session. I've finally stepped up to own that my purpose here is to support lightworkers in their purpose, whatever that may be. So I'm fully taking responsibility and ownership of my place to create experiences and containers for you as light workers to fully embody your light and your power and move past the distortions that we feel. So I said just a few moments ago to my crew about what it means to be a light worker, and I'm not going to go into that now, but there will be a video on YouTube for anyone that wants to learn more. But know that if you're here watching this and you're called to partake in our journey today, that there's something in you at a soul level that is resonating with my energy and with what I have to share and with the concept of being here to help humanity in some way. So today is going to be a sound and ceremony session. There'll be no movement. So what I'd like you to do is make sure that you're really comfortable. If you're watching this on replay on YouTube, then you can pause the video now and just make sure that you've got a very warm, cozy, sacred cocoon to dive into. And the optimal scenario is to have really beautiful plug-in headphones. That's optimal. If you've got a friend, someone on here, lovely lady on here, friend of mine on here, she uses plug-in speakers and she actually puts them next to her head, and that works really well for her. So whatever works for you, but I've found myself Bluetooth headphones don't work as well, and there is magic in feeling completely immersed in the sound. But don't worry if there's slight clicks and noises in the sound that is not the gongs. It's just part of the internet experience, and I would say let yourself accept that as part of the sound journey. It doesn't need to be something that brings you out of where we're going. It can be something that you just let wash through you, just like if you're in central London and an ambulance or something goes by. It's just another sound in the soundscape. So when you're comfortable and you're warm, I want you to lie back down, and I'm going to shortly be turning the video off so that we can optimize the sound, which reminds me. And just take a few moments to tune into yourself. And I'm going to take a few moments to tune in too. So lying down, really comfortable. Start to notice your breath. Notice the breath in the body. Are you forcing the breath? Can you allow your breath to be more smooth and nourishing? Feel the breath as the gateway between the outer and the inner world. So every inhale, you receive the infinity around us. And every exhale, you breathe it back out into that eternal oneness that we live in. Breathing in, drink in infinity. Breathing out, sink down into your cocoon, into the arms of the playful universe who held us last week. And if I know for many of you, that particular journey, which was very much given to me by the universe, resonated at a deep level. I know it has with me. I've returned to it again and again this week. If it resonated with you, if that feeling of playfulness, expansive joy in the meadow, skipping with the ring-a-ring-a rosies, and then collapsing into the arms of the sweet, beautiful Mama Universe, all-knowing, all-powerful, fierce and tender at once. If lying in her arms, like a child, gave you something magical, return to that place now. Take a few breaths to anchor into that feeling. Maybe you're a visual person and you see it. Maybe you're a sensual person and you sense it. Maybe you're a person that creates worlds with words. You create that with your words for yourself. But as your breath comes and goes, start to feel yourself completely held. Start to feel that joyful, playful energy moving through you, moving through your body, your physical, manifested body in this existence. Moving through your energy body, the space that exists within you at a subatomic level. Feel that joy and playfulness moving from the more dense physical matter into the more sublime, lighter frequencies of your energy body. The aura that surrounds you. Feel that playfulness in your aura. A sparkle, a frisson. Every breath drawing you deeper. Is there a place in your heart telling you that you're ready to shine your light? That you're ready to co-create powerfully with the universe in order to bring your unique gifts into the world? You don't need to know intellectually what they are. It's an inner knowing. As we move into ceremony now, take a few moments of silence to connect with your intention today and to let it land and anchor in the body. Allow this experience today to be whatever it needs to be for you. We're not operating at the level of conscious knowing. We're operating at a level of intuitive guidance, where something much bigger is at play. Trust that process. I stand before you, your priestess, your guide, your soul sister, And I hold this space with power, purpose, and deep integrity. I call in the north, the south, the east, the west, the manifest world as we know it, our container here to play and to create and to share. Thank you. I call in the elements that make up our manifest world, and by extension us, the fire that burns in our hearts, the water that we drink that cleanses us from the inside out, the air that we breathe, and the earth that we walk upon. Thank you. I call in the universe, who is our true guide, our support, the frequency that creates, maintains, and is us. We are not separate from her. We are her here on earth with our own unique purpose. Guide us, hold us, support us today. Allow each and every one of us as light workers at this time in the ascension of man and the ascension of our beautiful, beloved planet, universe, hold us and guide us. We came here today to shine our light, and may the ceremony and the sound shift and release that which prevents us from shining. May it shake something loose so that we know what steps to take next, whether that's rest or whether that's action. We call it in. Thank you and welcome to the ancestors. Each of us bears our ancestral lineage, both literal from our family lines and energetic from the lives we've lived in different frequencies and different experiences. Not only do those ancestors hold us, support us and love us, but they lift us and they invite us to heal the ancestral lines that come down through us. Thank you. And finally, I welcome my guides, and yours. And I restate that this is a space held to the highest loving integrity. As you lie in the arms of the universe, she gently strokes your hair, and everything that is masking your innate shining light starts to dissolve. There's nothing for you to do but lie here and let the universe remove everything that blocks your light from shining. In a moment, we move into silence before I rouse you again. Allow yourself to feel your light becoming brighter and brighter. I'm going to be sending the energy medicine for the last few minutes. If you wish to receive it, just silently say yes, please. And if you don't, just say no, thank you. gently, slowly, rising back up through the layers and frequencies of your consciousness. Land fully back in your physical body if you went somewhere else. Breathe yourself back in. Fully feel your breath in your physical body. The breath deepens down. You feel the ribs expanding, the belly rising. Continue to focus on the breath and start to notice any physical sensations in the body, using this to anchor you back and ground you back into our physical reality, because many of us during this session will have gone somewhere else, but it's really important to fully come back here, because this is where your work is. It's really important to bring that sense of energetic alignment, of freedom, of spaciousness and possibility. Bring all of that back into this physical reality in which we find ourselves, because that's the energy that we need on this planet right now. And you are a carrier of that energy. And the more the light workers can embody fully that energy, anchor it in the manifest world through themselves and share it with others, the more the planet and its people are going to shift. So anchor and ground in your body. Wriggle your toes. Wriggle your fingers. Start to stretch and move and breathe any way you need. Take your time to come back. You can come over onto your side. You can gently rub your hands together to create some heat and some fire. You might like to bring them to your face, to bring your hands to your face again, to anchor back into this reality. I would thoroughly advocate drinking a lot of water, because the work that we've done in the ceremonial space translates into your physical space as well. So drink lots of water to flush out what you don't need in your energetic field and your body anymore. Be gentle with yourself today if you can. And if anything profound was experienced or happened, or if you have any kind of an emotional release, for example, if you were shaking, your body was shaking, or tears were flowing, or maybe you spontaneously joined in with your own sound, take some time to journal around what came up for you. We're going to close the ceremony now, so you can stay exactly where you are, or you can come to sit, it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to give heartfelt thanks and gratitude for this work that we are each doing. Heartfelt gratitude to everybody that's here with me live now, and everybody that watches this in the weeks, months, and years to come. Know that you found it for a reason. I give thanks to the directions to the elements, to the spirit guides and helpers, to the ancestors, to the gongs, and the energies and frequencies that move through me as I work. And I close the container of our ceremony this morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here.